Good day, everyone. So, for today, we're going to have the lecture discussion for Module 2, week number 1. So, these have the topic about earthquake and fault. So, this is more on pictures. So, first picture, so as you observe, so ito yung isa sa mga photos from Rappler past year ago. So, ito yung nangyaring earthquake in this one is on Lemery, Batangas. So, at exact January 12. So, doon nagkaroon na January 12, 2020. So, earthquake happens before the eruption of Taal volcano. So, after the few days of the eruption of the volcano, so ito yung nakita ng mga residents natin or ito yung naabutan nila sa bahay nila. So, yung mga bahay nila, which is nasira just like this one in Agoncillo, Batangas. So, simply, pag sinabi nating earthquake, it is the shaking of the ground caused by pressure. So, meron tayong mga causes kung bakit nagkakaroon ng pressure in which nagli-lead into earthquake. So, ito yung mga yung nagiging nangyayari during or after the earthquake. So, as you observe, so, nagkakaroon tayo ng nagka-crack yung ating mga ground and also with the houses. Or simply, nagkukos siya, it is destructive for humans. Lalo na kung hindi tayo ready for the incoming earthquake or dun sa earthquake na magkakaroon. So, these are the common cause of earthquakes. So, just like what happened in Batangas. So, there is an eruption of a volcano. So, sumabog yung Taal volcano natin. So, that's why, because of the so much pressure dun sa ilalim, nag-tend siya na magkaroon ng earthquake. Then, after the earthquake, dun na nagkaroon tayo ng mas malaking eruption. So, isa siya sa mga nagkukos ng ating earthquake. So, second one is the collapsion of our cavern, yung mga tunnels natin once na sila ay nagko-collapse. So, there is also a tendency na yung pressure from the, yung pag-collapse ng tunnel natin is maramdaman dun sa paligid na lugar. So, that's why there is also a possibility na magkaroon tayo ng earthquake. So, next is the impact of a meteorite. So, this happens a million years ago. So, some of the books of the scientists, they are telling na nung nagkaroon ng meteorite, nung nag-strike si meteorite dito sa Earth, so, nagkaroon siya ng massive earthquake because of the pressure. Then, next is the presence of the fault lines. So, familiar naman tayo or aware tayo that there is a fault line that lines through Manila tapos going to Cavite. So, that fault line, if ever na malapit ang bahay nyo sa fault line, ibig sabihin, pag sinabi kasi natin fault line, it is a zone or crack dun sa Earth's crust by which any moment if there is a presence of pressure dun sa ilalim, pwede siyang gumalaw. So, if ever your house is near in the fault line, so, ang ginagawa natin is meron tayong zone kung gaano ka dapat kalayo doon or the materials that to be used doon sa mga houses living that is going to build near the fault line is dapat sila ay yung earthquake proof. So those are the key causes ng ating earthquake. Okay, let's proceed with the types of fault. So, as I said, pag sinabi nating fault, ito yung lines or yung crack along dun sa Earth's crust. So, meron tayong, we have three types of fault. So, first, we have here the normal fault. Pag sinabi nating normal fault, so, yung isang side is going upward. So, meron kasi tayong tinatawag na foot wall. So, makikita dyan sa picture, meron tayong foot wall and meron tayong hanging wall. So, pag sinabi nating foot wall, ito yung mga geologic rocks na mas bata. Or, mas bata yung parang bago pa lang. Then, pag sinabi natin hanging wall, ito yung mga oldest rock forms. So, sa normal fault, ma-overlap ng mga youngest rocks yung mga old rocks. So, that is normal. Then, pag sinabi naman natin na reverse fault, so same idea sila in which magkakaroon ng compression between the two. So, para siya mag-slide. So, mas angat nga lang yung hanging wall kay foot wall or na-overlap ng mga old rocks yung mga younger ones. So, that is a reverse fault. So, next is the strike slip. Pag sinabi nating strike slip, para lang silang nag-slide. And then, strike slip fault, we have also two types or two classifications. But then, let's have a review. Pag sinabi nating normal fault, so, mas mataas, going upward si foot wall kay hanging wall. Pag sinabi nating reverse is mas mataas si hanging wall or mas mataas yung mga old rocks na overlap nila yung mga younger ones. Then, pag sinabi naman nating strike slip, so that is going to slide. Mag-slide lang yung ating from the fault line. So, this is the two classifications of the strike slip fault. The left lateral and the right lateral. So, as you observe, so we have here on my left side, so, na picture. So, eto si right lateral strike slip. So, ibig sabihin, magmo-move going to the right side yung ating plate. So, katulad nung nangyari dun sa kalsada. So, straight road siya, then nag-move siya going on the right side. Then, kay left lateral strike slip, so pa-slide lang din siya, hindi sila nag-overlap. Yun nga lang going on the left side. So, as you observe, yun nangyari dun sa kalsada. Nag-move siya going on the left side. So, those are the three types of faults that we have. So, next, we have here the types of stresses in the Earth's crust. So, we have 4 types of stresses or the movement of the plate boundaries that we have. So, first, we have here the compression stress. So, compression stress, so as you observe on the picture, so before stress, so naka-flat lang yung ating ground. Then, once na nagkaroon tayo ng compression stress, so, ang force niya is parang magkasalubong. So, ang tendency is magtutulakan yung ating ground. So, kaya nga compression, so magtutulakan silang dalawa, forming this one. Para siya nag-compress, mag-overlap silang dalawa. So, pwede kasing mangyari itong mga stresses even malayo kayo sa fault line. So, possible itong mangyari. Yung kaninang mga binanggit ko, yung tatlo, the normal, the reverse, tsaka strike slip, sila yung mga nangyayari sa fault line. So, ito naman is nangyayari kahit walang fault line. Basta malakas yung pressure from the earthquake, so possible na mangyari to. So, we have here the compression stress. So, compression stress, this is also one na tinitingnan natin kung bakit tayo nagkakaroon ng mga mountains, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga mountain ridge. So, sila yung reason nun. Kasi nga, nagko-compress yung mga lupa, forming mountains. So, next is we have here the tension. Kay compress, magkasalubong sila. They are going on the magkasalubong, opposite direction din kasi sila. Ang pinagkaiba nitong dalawa is pag kay tension is they are moving apart. So, magkaiba din sila ng direction, yun nga lang palayo. So, tension stress, so eto din yung tinitingnan kung, or, tinitingnan kung bakit na-break yung tinatawag nating Pangaea before. So, pag sinabi nating Pangaea, ito yung tawag sa huge landmass. So, they have this theory na before daw is magkakadikit yung lahat ng continents, lahat ng bansa, and then na-break lang siya through time. Or naglayo-layo sila because of time. So, syempre, through time na yon, ang tinitingnan nila on the middle of it is the tension stress. Or nagmo-move palayo yung ating ground or yung lupa natin. So, ito yung, as you observe on the picture, so we have here the GIF of a Pangaea from a whole mass, so naglayo-layo. So, we have here the Pangaea because of the tension stress, so nag-move away or nag-move apart yung ating mga continents. So, this one. So, we have 7. The 7 continents that we have. Kaya nga, sa Pangaea naman, they have the supporting evidence, which is the plants and animals, by which is katulad ng isang animal natin na can be found in South America. Nakita nila sa South America, and then they trace the history of that kind of animal in which pinapanganak siya or nabubuhay siya in a part of Africa. And then, that kind of animal, hindi niya kayang lumangoy, hindi niya kayang lumipad. So, yun yung isa sa mga evidence nila na siguro totoo yung Pangaea na they can freely move wherever they go. Kasi nga, magkakadikit lang yung continents before. Next is the shear stress. So, first is we have the compression, the tension, then we have here the shear stress. Pag sa shear, so magi-slide yung ating mga plates. So, just like this one. So, ito yung kanina, the tensional or tension stress, they move apart. Compressional, magmo-move sila toward each other. Kay shear stress, magi-slide lang sila on their opposite direction. So, next is we have here the confining stress. Pag sinabi naman natin confining stress or confining pressure, so, all direction may pressure from the upward, down, left, and right. So, buo yung pressure niya. Hindi siya katulad kanina ng tensional, compressional, tsaka shear stress, meron lang silang direction which is opposite on direction. Pagdating kay confining, yung 4 na directions is nagamit, pati up and down. So, that's okay, this one. We have here the tensional, the shear, in which is pa-slide, the compressional or compression stress, they move on each other. Then, kay confining, so, lahat ng sides. Up, down, left, and right. So, confining stress, this is the one that caused this one, which is what we call as sinkholes. So, ito yung tinitingnan nila kung bakit nagkakaroon ng sinkholes. Kasi nga, may pressure sa buong paligid. Kaya, ang tendency is parang parang gumagapok yung ground. Kasi nga, para silang nabubulabog. So, ganun. That is the term. So, this one, another example of a sinkhole caused by a confining stress. Okay, that's all. So, that is all under the lecture of Module 2, Week number 1. So, after this lecture, so I hope na mas masasagutan na natin si learning task number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, for your learning test number 1 and 2, you're just going to write your answer on a separate sheet of paper kasi they are both multiple choice. Then, si learning task number 3, which is puzzle. So, nandiyan na din sa modules nyo. If you are going to try to look to your modules, andyan yung mga statement, that needs a corresponding word that you're going to write on the puzzle. Then, sa learning test number 4, so you're just going to write a 5 sentences, or you're going to create a paragraph having 5 sentences in which paano natin nasabi na earthquake is destructive in humans. Ano yung mga evidence natin or paano natin nasabi na siya ay destructive sa ating mga humans. So you're just going to write your answer on the separate sheet of paper. Okay, that's all. Thank you.